We opened the 2021 football season with two teams with a rich history. Frankfort High hosts Paris, now on the Game of the Week. Going back 50 years, Paris and Frankfort have been two of the top Class A programs in Kentucky. Tonight, they hope to kick back to their winning ways while kicking off the 21 season. Hello and welcome to the Game of the Week. I'm Glenn Walter, brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. History is the theme tonight as Frankfort High head coach Craig Foley is one win away from tying the all-time record here at Frankfort High. With a victory, Foley will tie legendary coach Raymond Webb, whose Panther teams battled the Greyhounds in some tremendous games over the years. And if you believe in fate, then you might expect a Panther win tonight, as Coach Foley is from Paris. So it would only seem right if he ties the record, he would do it against his hometown team. Getting set for this 21 season, of course, last year was so crazy with the pandemic, and now with the new variant of the COVID-19 virus, there's still a lot of safety protocols in place, and our crew is doing their part, as many others are here. Of course, being outside, it affords us to maybe not have on the mask, but hope everyone out there is being safe. We hope everyone will do what they can to keep it safe so these student athletes on the field and in the band and cheering and dancing and all the things that go on with it will have the opportunity to compete throughout this 21 season. And I was talking about Craig Foley in his 19th year. His record right now is 138-77-1. And you talk about symmetry. Coach Webb's record when he finished was 139-72-2. So very much a mirror-type image with their program here at Frankfort High. Last year, 2-5, not a Panther-type season for Coach Foley. Paris was 1-6, but they come in a much more talented team than they were last season, led by head coach Tyquan Rice. And they have some athletes on the field. It should be a good one tonight. And as we get set for the Panthers to take the field, you may have noticed on the wide shot, and there as you get a look at the officials, new Bermuda turf here at Frankfort High Sauer Field. It's the best this grass has looked in many, many years. Press box has been renovated, and now it's just all about getting it done on the field. Both teams waiting to come out, take the field. You see Paris, they're going to come out from the goal line on the other end and carrying their flags. And, of course, the Panthers here in the opener for both teams hope to get off on the right foot. If you're tuning in and wondering about the other two games, of course, Western Hills plays Great Crossing later tonight as the Panthers take Sauer Field for the first time this season. And we got a score in from Scott County over in the Battle of the Elkhorn. They are taking on Franklin County and Scott County, I should say. And Franklin County is picking up right where they left off last season, up 35-7 in the first half over 6A Scott County. So it looks like Eddie James has the Flyers right where he wants them to start this season. We'll take a quick break and come back and kick off the 2021 high school football season on the Game of the Week, brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro and the Frankfort Plant Board.
Here at David Tolles Auto Pro, we know if people are driving right now, it's only for the most important reasons. And if their car breaks down, we need to get it back on the road. At Auto Pro, we want you to rest assured that we're doing everything in our power to keep you safe. We follow all recommended COVID-related safety guidelines when handling your vehicle. Our lobby and facilities are completely clean and sanitized every night, and we have touchless credit card processing. We appreciate your trust in these difficult times, and we want to thank you for shopping local. If you have to take it to somebody, you can take it to us. David Tolles Auto Pro.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollsautopro.com.
We have been doing this game of the week quite some time here at the Frankfort Plant Board. I think this is 20 some odd seasons for me, and we couldn't do it without great sponsors, and David Toll's Auto Pro has stepped up year after year to be the main sponsor. We appreciate what David and his staff do to help support high school athletics, and we're glad to, it's hard to believe, 20 plus seasons of doing the game of the week. If you're looking at the schedule next week, the game of the week will be Franklin County and Western Hills, the east side, west side tilt. And that will be at County. And I believe it's Clint Goins and Chris Cole that will bring you that action next week. Frankfort High in the blue uniforms, got the old school F in the circle on their helmets. A good look. And there's Craig Foley, the guy who's hoping to tie history tonight with a victory. And 19 seasons, looking to be the all-time lead. Tie Raymond Webb for the all-time lead. Frankfort High will kick it away. Kicker is William Larson. And a good crowd here. Beautiful night for football. We've had some steam baths to open the season in the past. It was a little warm today for the setup for the guys, but as the shadows come in and not quite as humid as we've seen in past years, it's a beautiful night to start the football season. Dylan Vasevich back deep for Paris. And it looks like Darian Bell also back there. Line drive kick, takes a bounce, gets away from them back there. We'll go all the way back into the end zone, it appears, and that will be a touchback because it wasn't touched. And a good kick there from Larson. So the Paris Greyhounds will get the first series of the season. And they'll switch up quarterbacks. You'll see William Bucket, number 14, behind center, and occasionally you'll see Isaiah Villar behind the center as well, number 1. Spoke with Craig Foley and Shane Smith, Terry Hopper before the game, and they said they've seen scrimmage film on, or tape I should say, on Paris, and he said we just can't put a finger on exactly what they do. They run a lot of different formations. They run a lot of different type of offense. So it'll be a challenge early for the Panther defense to get a look at these Greyhounds. And it looks like it's actually 21, Zion Jackson back there at quarterback. No, it's actually 5. Trying to get it out from down at the 1, as it was not a touchback, as they downed it about the 1-yard line. And that was Jakari Jackson, number 5, Ransom, number 5, who was at quarterback there in the Wildcat. As you can see, the ball is resting right at the 5-yard line. And now coming into the game will be William Bucket, the quarterback. He's a junior. Paris picked up 2 yards there. And they're going to go with more of a spread formation here with 2 receivers to each side. A little counter play and a nice tackle. Their ball's loose. As they went back to the Wildcat look with Ransom at QB, and he lost the football. And I couldn't tell if off the counter handoff, if the ball just never got into the running back's belly, or they ran into each other, messed up all the timing there. And the Panthers have the ball at the 5-yard line. What a start for Frankfort High here, their first series of the season. They get the great kick that pinned Paris deep, and a turnover leads to now a great opportunity for quarterback Sam Davis, number 2. Some personnel coming on late. Zeno Walker back there. Touchdown, Panthers, it appears. No signal. Yes, there we go. Touchdown. My roster had Zeno Walker. I knew that did not look right. Zeno Williams with the first score of the night. Five-yard touchdown. Larson on. Kick is up and right through. So what a start, both sides and special teams here. You got the great kick that pinned them deep. The defense gets the stop, the fumble, and the turnover. The offense scores, the extra point's good. What a start to the 2021 season. Frankfort High up 7-0 over Paris on the game of the week.
Yeah, this is Joe. You need a tree removed from your yard? Yeah, I can do that for you.
Don't take a chance on any Joe Schmo. Call Estate Tree Service for all your tree care needs. Since 1957, Estate Tree Service has provided safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and debris cleanup, we've got you covered. Call the trusted professionals at Estate Tree Service today.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
The Panthers set to kick it away here again with a quick lead. This one a little deeper. All the way back at the 15-yard line. Trying to find some room and great coverage for the Panthers there, as that is Williams, who just scored the touchdown, who makes the tackle on the return man. Vasovic is, what a night to get going here for the Panthers. Now in at quarterback is Villar, the very athletic man. And a great play, knifing up and getting the stop for the Panthers right there. That was Larry Carter, number 4, who just came flying up. Villar had nowhere to go, and this Panther football team flying around early. A loss of about 4 yards. Now the quarterback is Bucket. He wants to throw. Down the middle, lofts it, incomplete, and I see no flags there. There was a little bit of contact, but I think it was an uncatchable ball as the intended receiver was to Jakari Ransom. We've seen 3 different quarterbacks under center or in the gun for Paris here in less than 2 series. Bucket will be the quarterback again. Flanked there by big number 21, Zion Jackson. 2 receivers to each side. Bucket again to throw, looking for a screen, possibly across, and no, it's no good. It's incomplete, intended for Villar. The way the quarterback, Bucket, backed up, it looked like he was trying to set up a screen. It was actually just a crossing route that he was trying to get to Villar, and good coverage from the Panthers secondary. Exactly 10 minutes to play in the first quarter. Fourth and 13. You don't see that often. It's Adrian Spencer back there, an offensive and defensive lineman, to return the kick. And makes the catch, and he's got some room. Running hard. So an interesting play there with Craig Foley to have Spencer back as the return man, one of the bigger players on the roster, and he gets a great return, looked very comfortable fielding the punt. Showing some moves up there, just running through guys. So Sam Davis will come back out to lead the offense. Junior quarterback. We'll see a lot of Zeno Williams, Jaden Morgan. Williams will be behind Davis, or now beside him. Davis to throw. Gets it to Carter, and he will lose a yard. And where Frankfort High is a bit concerned about their offense is they are young and thin up front. So they're going to have to spread the ball around, and you can see there the middle of the defense just collapsed in to make the stop on Carter after he caught the little comebacker. Second down and 12, and that's going to be an offsides on the hard count, or did they? And that's going to go against the Panthers. I believe it was number 51, Adrian Spencer, who just returned the punt. It was a little quick. Jansen Tobin jumped to get across the line, but he was drawn off. So now behind the chains big time at second down and 17 are the Panthers. Williams on the RPO is dragged, gets away. Trying to make something happen, and he'll finally be wrapped up by a host of white jerseys led by Jaden Holman. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage on the second down play, and he may have done that. Great effort. Let's see if the Panthers will try to go a little more vertical with the passing game here on a 3rd and 19. Davis rolling and looking. Under some pressure now, nearly went down, now throws it down the field. Had a man, and it just lost his footing as Williams had gotten open. And between the footing lost by Davis and Williams, it kept them from maybe having a huge play, because had they connected, there was no one out there to stop Zeno Williams from maybe going all the way to the end zone. He just couldn't throw it hard enough, and Williams trying to come back, slipped and fell, but there was no one behind him.
Elijah Walker back to punt for Frankfort.
Elijah Walker back out this season. They're glad to have him. Will punt. Let's see if Paris comes after it. And a good kick away by Walker. And it will unfortunately go into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback. Assistant coach Shane Smith told me before the game that they may not be as talented a group in the skill positions, but they have more depth this year that they've had in many years here at Frankfort. They've been able to go too deep in a lot of the skill positions, and to see just that, sitting here not playing defense these particular plays, are both Williams and Carter getting a breather. There's the band who performed the national anthem before the game. Now it looks like Bucket will get under center, and let's see if Paris doesn't try to go to that power running game, as they've had very little luck doing anything else. And they won't have much luck as Walker makes the stop there on Ransom, who maybe got to the line of scrimmage.
Around the left side, Elijah Walker on the tackle for Frankfort. No gain.
So a lot of football left, obviously, here in this first quarter, but this Paris offense finding the going tough against the Panthers. Back out to more of the spread formation, getting some guys in position. Now the Paris offense will get ready with Bucket in the gun. Little jet sweep handoff. The ball on the ground, but it's picked up by one of the Greyhounds who will be swallowed up. The handoff on the jet sweep was to Gabriel Arnett, and it was ripped away from him and was picked up there, fortunately for Paris, by Zion Jackson. But it will be a loss again, and this Paris offense is just in reverse. Ball got ripped away there, and that looked to be a 91 for
Third and long 13.
Frankfort High, which I don't have on my roster, so. It might have been actually 51. Spencer. Bucket wants to throw. A lot of time, gets rid of it. Ball tipped and incomplete. Good coverage out there from Mason Lee.
Pass attempt is incomplete and a fourth down.
You know, Paris again well behind the chains, 4th and 13. Spencer back again to receive the punt. Take a big bounce, and now Spencer a little too close to that. Craig Foley is letting him know about it right now. Either come get it or get away. Don't let it bounce and accidentally hit your foot. So good field position again here for the Panthers of Frankfort High, opening up their season. Exciting time to see everyone out. Beautiful night down at Sauer Field. Again next week, Game of the Week crew will be over at Franklin County for the East Side West Side battle. Franklin County handling their business right now against Scott County in their opener. Western Hills to follow against Great Crossing. Frankfort next week will be at home against Lynn County. Man in motion, Davis fake. Now he's going to quarterback keep through the middle. It's a nice little scheme there as Davis will get it out ball near midfield. Faked a little inside handoff and then to follow Williams right through the hole, and nice gain of 5 on first down. Playbook wide open here with this short yard situation. Williams gets just shy of the 50. A nice job from the Paris defense there. A gain of only about 2. And Paris has got to feel pretty good right now at the 5-minute mark to only be down 7-0. They have had a disastrous start to this one. Third down and 2. Mason Lee split to the near side. Carter on the far side. Williams finds some running room, will get first down yardage across midfield, out near the 42-yard line.
Crosses midfield, down to the 43-yard line in Greyhound territory.
We marked at the 43. There's some pretty good blocking up front there. We talked that was a part of the game they were a little concerned about because of the inexperience, but that was good blocking up front. Williams tried to bounce it outside and doing a nice job of keeping the play alive, but just not much there. It's good pursuit from the Paris defense. That will be no gain. It'll be second down and 10. 88 did a good job there holding, contain, and getting a hold of them. That's Arnett until the reinforcements came over to finish the tackle. Bad snap. It goes right to the running back on this lineup with Jaden Morgan, and Morgan takes what could be disaster and turns into a gain of about 5 yards. And Craig Foley loves what Jaden Morgan's doing. He expects him to have a breakout year. And there he was in the right spot and gets him in a third down situation that's manageable. I think that's going to be against Paris. That will be against Paris, and that's going to be enough for a first down, it appears. Yep. So the offsides penalty gets a fresh set of downs here in the final 2:49 and counting of this. Well, the clock should be stopped, but it is running. Davis looking to throw. Like the ball might have slipped a bit, and a great effort back there going up to try to bring it in by Larry Carter. And pretty good coverage there as well. Bucket was back there, as was Cruz and Vasevich for Paris. In fact, the ball just slipped a bit as Davis was hit right as he let it go. Kind of just fluttered, and really a good job coming back to become receiver to defensive back by Larry Carter to make sure it wasn't intercepted. There was a flag on Frankfort High. I did not see a signal as to what it was. A lot of time to get the play in. Davis. It's the give to Morgan, and Morgan is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. It might even be a loss of one. No, they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, and it brings up a 3rd and 15.
Second down.
Paris with a 4-man front, 3 linebackers, and they can walk another guy up. Davis to throw, under some pressure, now back across the middle, and it's complete to Walker. That will be short of the first down, but it gets a big chunk of it as the ball will be resting just shy of the 25-yard line of Paris and sets up an opportunity for a 4th down that's manageable for the Panther offense.
3rd and 6.
Check that. This is a 3rd down play. I thought that was 3rd down. Davis to throw. Behind the receiver, he got a hand on it, but Jack Davis could not haul it in. He was open, and had the pass been a little more out in front, that would have been a completion and probably a 1st down. He had to reach back, and it just couldn't haul it in. Davis came from the tight end position on the right side of the formation and ran a little in route. 4th down and 6 now. Davis under pressure. Breaks a tackle or two, and then the ball came out. Was he down, or is that a fumble? It won't matter. It's 4th down, and it's shy. It was almost like he was trying to pitch it to Zeno Williams, and it would have been an illegal forward pitch, but take a look at it here. That would have been a penalty, or in this situation does not matter, as it is Paris football with 44 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Game 1 of the season. Even with the Delta variant rearing its ugly head, at least this seemed more like a normal preseason and getting ready for the first game. Unlike last year, there was so much of an unknown, and we don't know how many games these kids will play this year and what might happen, but they've got the opportunity tonight to start the football season off, and we're glad to be here. Ransom at quarterback, looking to throw. Now will run. Good hit there coming up to make the tackle by Cameron Stone. And that will be, looks like enough for a 1st down, or very close. Let's see if they'll have to mark this one. If they'll just eyeball it from here, I think it's a 1st down. They'll move the chains. And they will move them. Good run there from Ransom as he was flush from the pocket. He'll be back behind center here in the gun. And the big running back gets a carry in Zion Jackson, and he slipped 1 tackle, picked up about 4 yards. Well, they're saying 5 now.
Zion Jackson on the carry. Takes near the 40-yard line. 2nd and 5.
Personnel changes here that Frankfort now gets set with a 3-man front. Ransom again to throw. Across the middle, and a nice job breaking it up. Mason Lee, that's twice tonight he's been right there to break up the pass attempt. And they were trying to sneak Villar out of the backfield, kind of a wheel route up the sidelines, and it was well defended from Frankfort, so they came back to the second level there of the read, the progression, and Lee was there to break it up. Quarterback with a straight keep and a big hit, but it will be enough for a 1st down Paris, as that will be the last play of the 1st quarter. So a hot start for the Panthers. Got them to 7-0 lead, and since it's sort of settled into a slugfest. 7-0 Frankfort High through the 1st quarter on the Game of the Week.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Chenault & Hogue, the insurance store in Frankfort and Georgetown, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
After the great start, as I said, going to the break, both teams kind of settled down. Paris had yet to really get anything going offensively until this last series of the first quarter. They've started to move the ball a little bit, going more with the look of the power game with Jakari Ransom at quarterback and occasionally giving the ball off to Zion Jackson. We will see if they'll stay with that. There are trips to the near side. Now they've got two receivers to each side, moving the formation around. It is Ransom at quarterback. Fake the motion handoff, and then it's just a quarterback power and chewing up yards as that will take the ball out to the 45-yard line of Frankfort High. So we talked before the game, Craig Foley wasn't real sure what all he was going to see because they ran so many different looks and variations of formation, and none of it worked through that most of the first quarter. They decided to go with more of the power football, and now starting to gain some traction. See if the Panthers have an answer. Villar split out to this near side. Going to throw, Ransom. Back, under pressure. Flush now letting it fly. And over the head of his intended receiver, and that was Villar. Good coverage again on the passing game as Ransom had a lot of time to throw that one. That was a good down forward though on second down and short. Now they can go back to their power game if they choose to. And it looks like it will be Ransom under center. He will just take it right through the middle and drag defenders across the 40-yard line and move the chains for a first down Paris. Mentioned that Craig Foley is from Paris. He went to Bourbon County High School there in Paris, and as an assistant won a state championship there at Bourbon, and has been here now in his 19th season. And it would be just so how ironic to tie the school record in victories against your hometown rival. They're spreading completely out, and all alone in the backfield is Ransom. Now he's going to tuck it and go and run strong. A big hit over there, but I think they had found a formula is to get Ransom in space and just let him play power rush football.
2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Bryce Marston made the tackle for the Panthers. Now empty backfield with Ransom again here. Wants to throw. Hit as he does, but it's complete. Zion Jackson is the receiver. And Craig Foley's going to take a timeout as I think he's starting to see a pattern and he needs to try to make an adjustment. Well, I thought he took the timeout. The official looked at him and pointed like he was going to. I think Foley, he is going to go ahead and take the timeout now. So 9:40 left in the first half. 7-0 Panthers, but the Greyhounds of Paris threatening thanks to the legs and arm of Jakari Ransom at quarterback. They're driving here with 9:40 remaining in the first half.
At Bob Allen of Frankfort,
we're your deal maker.
Make this the summer event and save on new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Shop online anytime
at boballenfrankfurt.com.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
Foley challenging his defense to step up. As what was an awesome start, and as I mentioned earlier, I think Frankfort really left 7 points on the table after a great start. They got the turnover on the first defensive series that led to a short touchdown. They got a short field again and then just couldn't convert. And I think that sort of gave Paris just a little bit of confidence, and then late in that first quarter started rushing the football, and the momentum is squarely on the shoulders of the team from Paris. Same look, empty set. Ransom, I think they just want to run everyone off the line and let him run around, and he'll be wrapped up here and tried to throw it. That will be a sack. Nice job by Adrian Spencer. You saw Spencer there, he got cut to the ground, rolled up and kept playing and got the sack, as they will call him, in the grass before he tried to throw the ball away, and that's a great effort from Spencer after being clipped to the ground. Not clipped, it was a clean block, but rolled right back up to his feet, stayed in the play and made the stop. Now Bucket in at quarterback. 2nd down and 13. Ransom will motion. There's a give straight ahead to the 20-yard line. Brandon Cruz gets his first carry.
Handoff up the middle. Ball being placed at the 18-yard line. Third and 9. Let's get behind your Panther defense.
This is a big 3rd down here, probably 4-down territory for Paris, so they won't necessarily try to get it in one chunk. A little trickeration, and now cutting back and finding some room into the edge and to the end zone for the touchdown is Darian Bell for Paris. Nice little play call right there. They had a lot of motion going all over the place and then found a little reverse handoff, and Cruz made a couple guys miss and then got to the corner.
Touchdown, Paris.
Made a nice move there. And then just a foot race to the end zone. And we are an extra point away from tying it up. Parker Atwood, I watched him in warm-ups. He was making 40-yard field goals from all over the field. He has a big leg. Timing was a little off there, and I believe that's wide right. It was. It's kind of a slow snap. He had to try to chop his feet and then kick it away, and a big play by special teams there to give the Panthers the 1-point lead. 8:15 remaining first half.
Call David Toll's Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Tolles Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road. Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
Parents coaching staff led by Taekwon Rice is a talented bunch, and Craig Foley knew it coming in, and after that great start, you had a feeling that Paris was going to find a way, and they have done just that. And there's a knuckleball kick that's taken at the 15-yard line. And a quick move there, and look out, Jaden Morgan. And that will be an 85-yard touchdown kickoff return. Craig Foley said he's going to have a breakout year, and that is a breakout play in special teams. Caught the kick on the dead run, made one guy miss, and Jaden Morgan goes 85 yards.
Jaden Morgan returns the ball 82 yards for a Gator touchdown.
And now with that quick changeover, we have to get the special teams on the field quickly. What an electrifying play right there. Larson the holder, Larson the kicker, the holder is Davis. Bad snap. Davis trying to make something happen, and he'll get wrapped up. There's another look at it. And that is quite a play as Morgan goes to the end zone. 13-6 Panthers.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate. Game of the Week is brought to you by Traditional Bank. When your business is looking to win, with tough competition around every corner, you need high performers backing you up. Traditional Bank's local team will stand by your side as a trusted partner, your friendly neighbor, and your biggest fan. It's time to make the switch. Traditional Bank, member FDIC. Game of the Week is brought to you by Chenault & Hogue Insurance, insuring Frankfort since 1904. Our goals are to make insurance easy, understand you, and be there when you need us. Chenault & Hogue Insurance wishes all of our local teams a healthy and successful season.
Fans fired up after the big play by special teams. As the lead is 13-6, we just got an update. Franklin County leads Scott County in the third quarter 43-7, which will send shockwaves throughout the state. Scott County a power over there in 6A. And pretty impressive display from Eddie James folks to start the season to have that type of lead on a very good football team.
Larson kicking off for the Panthers.
Larson's kick angled. Taken at about the 12-yard line. And the ball came out. Frankfort says they have it. Frankfort has the football, and it is Panther football. It looked like a pretty good hit there. I think it was the return man who, Vosevich maybe. Let's take a look there. The ball definitely came out. Couldn't get a number on who made the hit. We might see it here. Oh, it's another big play tonight. We've seen a few in the defensive backfield by Mason Lee, breaking up passes there. He hit right on the football, knocked it free. Now the Panther offense quickly back out. Frankfort's going to take a timeout. I think it was just that quick turnover. He had some guys trying to get a breather, and Shane Smith's got to get his personnel right. So we'll take a timeout. 7:54 left. First half. Panthers on top, and just another big turnover. Got the ball right back. Their offense will be on the field when we return.
Does your phone keep ringing and ringing, but you won't answer it because you know who's on the other line? Credit card calls, foreclosures, medical costs. If you're struggling to keep up with your debt, you may qualify for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Who better to turn to than a local law group serving Frankfort and the surrounding counties? The Howard Law Group.
Hi, I'm Doug Howard, and I'm here to help. Visit me at 213 St. Clair Street in Frankfort, or visit my website at howardlawgroup.com. Life demands simple.
Good look there at Larry Carter, who is a threat in the passing game. They've tried to go to him a couple of times, was underthrown, and they've got him out there in one-on-one coverage right now, and let's see if they take a shot at him. A lot of cheerleaders on the sidelines this year for the Panthers. Getting the crowd fired up. Williams makes a couple guys miss. They're really shifty and now drives the pile to the 25-yard line. So not a lot of room there, but some nice shifty feet from Zena Williams to keep the play alive and pick up a good gain of 8. That's going to be offsides on Paris. The hard count on 2nd down and 2.
Offsides against Paris, lose the ball 5 yards.
Ball placed now on the 20-yard line. And a fresh set of downs. A lot of these guys playing both ways on this team, and Human Knight, a lot of football left to play. There's some fatigue out there already. Williams gets it to the 15, a gain of 5.
On the carry down to the 15-yard line. Handle got 5 on play. 2nd down. Dog's taking
In years past, we've seen Shane Smith call in plays a lot of times and then, or send guys in and out to take place in the huddle. They've gone to the bands this year. It seems a little more efficient. Williams, right through the middle. Check that. That was Morgan. And they're going to place it at the 10, so another 5 yards. And the nose of the football, if it's across the 10, it'll be a first down. They have not moved the chains yet. So they did not move the chains. Now they're moving quickly, and they're going to the officials are going to have to stop this because the chains aren't set. They've got it now. It's inside the 10, so it's 1st and goal. Ooh, high snap, nearly got away, and now the ball's on the ground, and I think Paris has it. And what a turnover there. 1st and goal for the Panthers. And the snap was a quick one, a little high, and it threw the timing off as just never got into the belly of the intended handoff there. Was to Jaden Morgan. And a big problem there for the Panthers as it looks like they could extend the lead. 1st and goal from the 10, and they give it right away. And this one could end up being very close, and plays like that can come back to haunt you. Making some personnel changes now. They go back to the big quarterback, Ransom. And that's going to either be it's going to have to take a timeout. I think the play clock was about to get them, so Paris will take a timeout. 5:40 left, first half. Frankfort High and Paris in a good one to kick off the 2021 season.
This bed's too hard. This bed's too soft. This bed's just right. Come check out our new store. 316 Versailles Road behind McDonald's. Our new store is just right.
I'd like to invite you into our newest location, 316 Versailles Road. We have a large selection of furniture in stock for you to take home with you today. And like my three little bears just said, everything is just right.
Here's kind of a look where we got here after a great kick. Got started. Paris fumbled on their second play. And the defense has really been outstanding. Paris started to get the change going a little bit, but a big turnover there. And then got the turnover just a little bit ago that allowed, there's the sack. And Frankfort's had some chances to really separate themselves in this one. And they got careless on the second possession of the game that kept points off the board. And then the turnover there just moments ago. Ransom to throw. Had a man open. Did he come back and make the catch? No, he did not. It's intended for Jaden Hoffman. Excuse me, Holman. Right through the elbows to the ground. Ransom, one man in the backfield with him now. He'll rush near side. Throws back across his body. Dangerous pass, and it's incomplete. It was tipped. The intended receiver was Arnett. And that's one of those, when you throw back across your body toward the middle of the field, a lot of times bad things will happen. And Paris is fortunate, especially after the tip, that this ball wasn't intercepted. Well, it looks like taking the snap will be Villar. Reverse. Ransom wanted to throw it, looked like. Instead, he's going to run. He's going to get close to first down yardage. He stopped on 3rd and long, and he'll be shy a couple of yards, and be curious to see what Paris does here. They still need about 4 yards, it appears. Well, maybe 3 on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
It looks like the offense is going to stay out here. And the quarterback this time will be Bucket. He is by himself in the backfield. Now he's going to come up under center. Going to try to sneak with him through the middle, and he's not going to get it. The Panther defense holds. And that was a good 2.5 yards there that they tried to do with the sneak. And I'm surprised if you're going to try to sneak it through the middle, you don't go back to Ransom or maybe Villar, who have a little more size. And a really good job by the Panther defense there.
No gain. Panthers take over on downs. 1st and 10.
So Frankfort turned it over at the 10. They get it back at the 20. Davis. And that is a strong run again by Zeno Williams. And there's a little pushing and shoving right at the whistle. I think that's going to be close to 5 yards. And that's a lot of hard-earned work because he was right in the pile there and it just kept his legs moving. And good effort from Williams. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Morgan on the jet sweep, looking to get outside. Will get run out of bounds inside the 5 as a helmet came flying off Zeno Williams, who was trying to lead block.
Running out of bounds inside the 5, down to 4.
Williams will now have to come out of the game as that's a new rule. I think it was instituted a couple years ago that if your hat comes off on a play, you must come out for one play. So that sets up 1st and goal from the 4 for the Panthers.
Penalty marker is on the field.
There's a flag there. Unsportsmanlike conduct, maybe? That is, if it is a penalty that backs him up, that is a tough penalty there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But instead of having 1st and goal from the 4, it appears now it will be 1st and goal. If it was after the play, it would be 1st and goal from, they're saying it's a sideline infraction. Craig Foley's all the way down at the 10-yard line. I don't know if they've extended that
Outside the 17-yard line.
box. It used to be at the 30. I guess coaches can now go all the way down to. We're still not exactly sure what happened. Looks like the line for the players is at the 20. Craig Foley's all the way down at the 10. So a tough break there.
First down, Panthers.
Throwing into the corner of the end zone, nobody there, and nearly intercepted. And there's a flag coming in now. It looked like they're.
Penalty marker on the field.
I thought it looked like it was a hold defensively. But the nuances of the Sauer Field design, there's a pole that a lot of times will get in the way, and my thought is I saw somebody get grabbed and then a very late flag. And it might have been that when the ball was thrown so far inside, a Panther defender grabbed a Greyhound. I thought I saw one of the Panthers go down. Let's see what the call is here. Pass interference, okay, on the defense.
Pass interference against the Greyhound.
I think you'll see it right there. 22 just grabbed his jersey. Everybody was hollering about it, but the flag came in quite late, and then when they first made the indication it was going to go against Frankfort, I thought maybe something else had happened, but
First and goal at the 9.
one of the cool places to call a game, but can be challenging at times. Man in motion. Tried the little counter play, and Morgan had nowhere to go. See the fake there, and everybody in white had a feeling that they were going to give it back to Morgan on the backside, and what a play there from a young man who's been on both sides of the ball over the field, and Jakari Ransom. So what an odd last 3 or 4 minutes of this first half. The Panthers look to extend the lead at 1st and goal from the 10. They turn it over. They get it right back after a questionable 4th down call by the Paris offense. And now the Panthers backing up, but now they're not backing up. Touchdown, Frankfort High. Zeno Williams.
Zeno Williams for a Frankfort touchdown.
And that young man made some couple guys miss there. That was a well-designed play, and just like that, the Panthers strike right back. So now Frankfort High will go for 2 here, up 19-6, it appears. Davis wants to throw. Man, it's wide open in the back of the end zone, and he's there for 2. Elijah Goins with the 2-pointer. He was open for a long time, and as a former receiver, I could tell you when that happens, when you're standing there in that ball, it seems like it takes forever to get there. There is a penalty down, and he's going to be holding on Frankfort High, maybe.
Holding against the Panthers.
There's the hold right there. Looked like Quentin Ragland was trying to get around to the front to get a block and got the jersey from the backside of the shoulder pad. The official was right there. So now, backed up that far, Larson will have to kick it from, let's see. The official's trying to get it right on where the ball should be placed. Probably placed at about the 12, 13-yard line. They've actually placed it at the 20-yard line. So it'll be about a 37-yard extra point. And it is short. The Panthers get back on the board, 19-6. The 2-point conversion called back. The PAT's no good, but Zeno Williams had a great series, and the final play of that series from about 15 yards out was pretty impressive. That blocking there set up that whole crazy scenario to where they had it 1st and goal, had to back it up, but Williams gets it to the end zone. 19-6, 2:15 left first half.
It's been a tough year, and FPB is here to help by providing the emergency broadband benefit to qualifying customers. While the allotted federal funds last, if anyone in your household qualifies for certain government benefits or has lost substantial income this past year, FPB may be able to provide free broadband or reduce your current broadband bill by up to $50 a month. Visit fpb.cc/EBB to learn more. FPB, keeping you connected.
Zeno Williams has had a big night. That's his 2nd touchdown. And the Panthers have the lead 19-6 on a full moon over Sauerfield to start the football season. So you might expect some crazy things to happen in this one as it gets down to the wire.
Harrison in to kick off for the Panthers. Dylan Beswick back to receive.
Looks like that is Bell, number 28, to return the kick, and
penalty marker on the field.
It's going to be the Panthers offsides on the kickoff team. I don't know who the guilty party was. Everybody tries to get that position where they can just come flying right as the ball is kicked, and occasionally that timing's off, and one of the gunners or sprint men will get across the line before it's kicked. Darian Bell back deep for Paris, it appears. There's a little pooch kick this one up. Oh, the ball is free and recovered by the Panthers. And a press box up here, we want to give credit, but none of us have an 81 on the rosters. So we'll have to find out who that is. But the pooch kick works out as it's just Villar mishandled it, and play is made, and a big play it is with 2:12 left in the half. Frankfort High can add to their lead. Davis by himself in the backfield, looking to throw down the sidelines, and that will be out of bounds. It was a great catch, but that was definitely out of bounds as Xavier Cleveland couldn't bring it in. They look coming right at you. You can see the foot gets out right there before he gathers it in. Craig Foley can't believe it. And I think maybe he wanted Davis to throw that ball a little more toward the numbers and not so far up the sideline. So it will be 2nd down and 10.
Ball space at the 34-yard line.
So
1st and 5.
it's 1st and 5. We didn't get an indication again from the officials. There was a penalty against Paris. Pass drag route underneath, complete to Jack Davis. There's a little pushing and shoving. A couple of guys getting after it. Preston Cowan, 56 for Paris, and it looked to be 53 Walker for the Panthers, doing a little extracurricular. And in most cases, this will be offsetting. A long first half here. Frankfort High would like to add to the lead. It is unsportsmanlike on both teams. They will offset. We'll replay the down.
At the game, however, it's a 1st down, Panthers!
So just under 2 to play. Frankfort High with the ball at the Paris 29-yard line, and it will be, it was originally 1st and 5, I thought. So now it is 1st and 10 from the 29. Oh, there was the completion. I apologize. Williams, nice little stutter step through the hole. Drags defenders to the 22-yard line. Like that little move right there to gather himself and then running through the tackle. Clock continues to run. Hard count. I think that's going to go on Paris. It is indeed. So that will be an automatic first down for Frankfort High. That's the 3rd time they've drawn Paris off on that hard count.
Lose the ball 5 yards. And with the spot, it's a first down, Panthers!
Davis behind him, Williams throws a slant, and it's picked off. And it's a foot race right now. And that is a huge turnover there. The ball goes all the way down inside the 40-yard line. Interception was by Jaden Holman. So Frankfort, when they get to the locker room, can probably count a number of plays that they should have a much larger lead. And there, the linebacker Holman just slid over. Davis sort of telegraphed his throw and didn't see him on the underneath part of the coverage, threw it right to him. Now Paris will try to get on the board here with exactly 60 seconds left. So that's the 3rd time tonight that Frankfort has really just missed an opportunity. Man in motion. Give back to the second man through on the counter, and Jackson is upended.
Jackson gave about 5 on the play. 2nd down.
Under 50 seconds to play. Paris going a little quicker now, but still looks like they're going to want to run. Now they go to the spread, so in the backfield by himself is the quarterback Ransom. Looking to throw. Back across his body toward the end zone. And that's intercepted. Jaden Morgan, who had a kickoff return for a touchdown, makes a big play there as Ransom was trying to go deep, and Morgan does a nice job, goes up at his highest point, and pulls it in. And you can see 2 receivers were back there and only 1 DB. And it was underthrown just enough, thankfully, for Frankfort that Morgan could make the play. Now we'll see if the Frankfort High Panthers are content to maybe go to the locker room. I would imagine with 24 seconds left deep in this territory, you don't want to get careless with the football. They will take a knee. I think one of the Panthers jumped, maybe. It is on Frankfort High. And you don't want to back it up much. You get one of those snaps that gets kicked away from you. Next thing you know, it lies in the end zone, and Paris falls on it right here before the break. We have not seen the Panthers under center, I don't think, all night until we got into this, what is called a victory formation. And that should be the last play of the half. Well, Paris going to take a timeout. And make him snap it again.
Timeout, Paris.
So that penalty gives Paris the opportunity to get one more snap here. And as a head coach, it's never easy. That guy, 19 years, knows it. So he is now a half away from tying Raymond Weatherly, the all-time winningest coach in Panther history, and I think it'll be a battle in the second half. Band having some fun, student sections into it. Paris brought a pretty good crowd over across the way. Everybody excited to get this football season going. They're going to run it out of there. And nice effort from Williams, still on his feet. He's finally run out of bounds, and 9 seconds left. So is that going to set up a fourth down? Anyway? Should be a third down, right? And Paris, with one timeout left, they can make Frankfort High potentially kick it away if it's a short enough play and a timeout call. So if that's the case, I think you might see a very similar play to try to get, looks like Jaden Morgan back there now outside to just run some clock to where the 9 seconds goes away. Instead, it's a handoff inside. There's the whistle, and that will allow Paris to stop the clock with 3 seconds left. So the Panthers struggling a little bit with clock management here late in this first half. Now, I don't think you'll see the Panthers punt in this situation. I think you'll see the quarterback get back in the gun, get a snap, run around a couple seconds, and go down.
Timeout, Paris.
So take a look at the calendar of events coming up on the game of the week throughout the season. This is, of course, game one next week. On the 26th, Western Hills and Franklin County will have a volleyball matchup right here on Cable 10. Then the 27th, the same two teams will battle in football from over at Franklin County. Follow that up with the game on September 10th between Louisville Ballard and the Flyers. September 17th, Bracken County and Frankfort High, another football game. And then you've got a September 30th volleyball game between County and Hills again. And then we'll pick up and talk about October here in just a little bit. Morgan will be stopped, but did what he needed to. He's still on his feet, but forward progress was stopped, and that will be the last play of the half. Some good things and some things to work on from both teams. Frankfort High has dominated the momentum throughout most of this one. They lead it by 13. We'll come back with your halftime and highlight show in just a moment on the Game of the Week.
Classic Goldmaster Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
The Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
For many years, the halftime and highlight show brought to you by Classic Gold Master Jewelers, and we certainly appreciate their support of high school athletics and all of our sponsors here on the David Tolles Auto Pro Frankfort Plant Board Game of the Week. And what a night to get started. Everybody's fired up. I said with last year and all the uncertainty to know they're going to get to come out and play this game, everybody on hand, even our guys were ready to go. And the Panther team was ready to go. The opening kickoff, they pinned them back deep. Then they get a turnover on defense. Then the offense strikes. Zeno Williams, one of 2 touchdowns for him on the evening. Point after attempt was good, and it was 7-0. The defense continued to play outstanding football the first 3 or 4 series. They just really didn't allow Paris to get anything going. Just really phenomenal early on with his Panther defense there. You saw Spencer with the sack. Here's a big play here that got Paris on the board. They ran a little reverse, and nobody was home, and just to the pylon as that made it a 7-6 game after the missed point after. And then the kickoff, and Jaden Morgan. Breakout season, Craig Foley said. I'd say so in game 1. You go 85 yards to the crib. Point after was no good. And then the defense again, that was on special teams there. Big hit, led to a turnover. Williams here just really battled this next series. You saw him at the long run there. He gets a great block to spring Morgan to get it down inside the 5-yard line. And after a couple of penalties, back things up. Another nice little kick move step in there. Gets to the end zone. That's touchdown number 2 for Zeno Williams. And then a crazy end to the half. You see here the pooch kick, and again, just ball bouncing the right way to the Panthers. We still haven't got who number 81 is. We appreciate him. We'll find out who he is here at the break maybe. It is a 19-6 lead for the Panthers. We're at the halftime break of the Game of the Week, brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro and the Frankfort Plant Board. just about set to kick off the second half. Paris will kick it away to the Panthers. Back deep for Frankfurt's Jaden Morgan, who already ran one back tonight. The kicker is Parker Atwood. They have moved up, and I saw the leg if they decide to kick deep. I mentioned Atwood was hitting field goals from about 40 yards in warm-ups, and with the kickoff here, the way the Panthers are playing up, Morgan is at the 25-yard line. If Atwood were to get into one, I would think it would be well over the head of Morgan if they choose to do that. Clock is ready. Now we're just waiting for the whistle, and there it is. And Atwood booms it. And we're going to have it offsides on Paris. And it's not uncommon early in the season, especially game one, to see some special teams gaffes. We saw Frankfort High offsides on a kickoff as well. Many times throughout the preseason and even in scrimmages, there's not a whole lot of special teams that gets practiced. And we kind of work it out as the season goes on.
Parker Atwood will be kicking off now from the 35.
Atwood will now take a long run for this one. He might try to put the big boot to it. And he does, and he has a big leg, as I said, taking all the way back inside the 5-yard line. And a pretty good return out to the 25 before he's pushed back. So yeah, Atwood decided to let that one fly and kicked it nearly to the goal line. So the Panther offense, who moved the ball pretty well in the first half, but had some mistakes that kept points off the board, or kept points from getting on the board, I should say. Looked like maybe a bit of a misplay there. I think the handoff was supposed to go to Williams, and the timing was off, and it affected the play enough that Davis had to just sort of try to make something out of it, and he looks like got back to the line of scrimmage. And Davis is favoring it looks like his left ankle right now. Davis to throw. It's complete to Davis. Sam to Jack. Be a short gain. About the length of the football is what they moved it to the line of scrimmage, so it'll bring it third, and we'll call it 10. So that busted play to start this series has put the Panthers in a bad spot to start this second half at 3rd down and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Davis, screen. Williams makes one guy miss, now gets to the 30. And will get it to the 35, still on his feet, and run out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and Zeno Williams is fired up. What a run there by number 3. Caught the little screen and then just made guys miss, ran through that tackle. Took a big hit to end the play, but it was enough for the first down. Morgan, ball popped free. Kicked around and recovered by the Panthers. Big break there for Frankfort. It looked like that Paris could have fallen on it, and I believe it was 14 Bucket tried to pick it up instead of just falling on it. Big hit right on the ball there, and right there, see, it was just kind of kicked away. It was actually 13 instead of falling on it, was still on his feet. And big play there, fortunate play for the Panthers. And that ball's on the ground again, and Davis falls on it.
Bubble on the snap. 3rd down.
So as good as play has been at times, it has been sloppy at times. And again, for a first game, you would expect that. Larry Carter to the near side. 2 receivers out to the far side, and Cleveland wheel route looking for Williams up the sideline. He makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but it will be a catch, and that is a well-designed play. They brought him out. It's a play that's successful so often. You run guys down on verticals and then just slip the running back out of the backfield. It's so hard for a linebacker to cover a running back who comes out running up that vertical route. And that's going to be a penalty as Morgan moved in the backfield. And in the backfield, he could have motioned a step or two and stopped, and it might not have been a penalty.
Penalty against the Panthers. Moves the ball back 5 yards. 1st and 15.
So it's a 1st down and 15 here in this 3rd quarter. First series of the 2nd half. Morgan gets a good block there and will take the ball inside the 25-yard line, and that was a pancake block and a great one by Noah Stanley. Watch 52 lead the way right, bang, there. I would say that was pretty strong. You know, Frankfort wants to set the tone here this first series. Into the backfield quickly, but getting away is Morgan. And he was wrapped up well behind the line of scrimmage. Looked like Zion Jackson, 21, had him, and Jaden just got away. Take another look right there. And just running through would-be tacklers, and great effort from both Morgan and Williams here tonight for the Panthers. Williams again up the middle, pushing the pile, and finally goes down near the 10-yard line. He might have actually crossed the 10. Getting some help there again from his teammate who got a big block earlier in Noah Stanley. Davis. Williams makes a guy miss at the line of scrimmage and bulls his way near the 5, and that was nearly a tackle for loss, and that would have been tough for Williams had he taken a bigger hit to hang on to the football, because he basically was hit as soon as he got it. Right there. And again in the backfield and not wrapping up is Zion Jackson. Third and 1 for the Panthers. Trying to cap off a long drive. And that's going to be another offsides. Sam Davis has done a really nice job tonight on the hard count, drawing Paris off. I believe that is the 4th offsides penalty tonight against the Greyhounds. Are they going to say they were drawn off, or are they going to move the ball here? So the ball now will be 1st and goal. That was about half the distance, so it looks like the ball's at the 3. Under center, Williams to the corner. Touchdown, Panthers. Williams' 3rd score of this evening. Coming right towards you here and just outruns the defense. Takes a little hit, but was already well into the end zone. So a nice drive there for Frankfort. Nearly 7 minutes off the clock. They will now go for 2, up 25-6. Williams trying to find some room. Runs through a defender. In there for the 2-point conversion. And that is just a strong young man running hard for his teammates tonight. 27-6. 5:09 left in the 3rd. Zeno Williams having a night. This is the play that really got it going on a 3rd down and long. He was fired up, and it led to the touchdown. And then look at this. Looks like he's going to be stopped. Then he gets his shoulder square, and whop. You're not stopping me from getting to the end zone. 27-6 Panthers.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's deal maker. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as pre-owned. Click and save at boballenfrankfort.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. Game of the Week is brought to you by North American Insurance. North American Insurance Services provides for all your health, life, home care, Medicare, supplemental health, annuities, and long-term care. Call Mark Keedle and let us prepare your unique plan today. 606-356-7774.
So after a 6-minute and 51-second drive, the Panthers get the touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and lead it now 27-6. Trying to give Craig Foley the tying victory, and school wins. Nice coverage there. Villar made the catch on the pooch kick, and right there was Jaden Morgan.
Ball being spotted at the 38-yard line.
Right there, just perfect timing. Hat to the side, form tackle. And the officials are chatting about something here. I'm not sure what. Ends up being nothing as they'll blow the whistle and get the play clock started. Now they'll go with the quarterback bucket under center. Power football. We'll give to Jackson, and he'll pick up about 3. And I felt like that's where Paris had their most success and maybe would have had more success in the first half if they had just gone to the power game. Their one scoring drive, that's pretty much what they did. They went with a single back with Ransom as the quarterback and just ran a lot of power and picked up a lot of yards, eventually scored a touchdown, and now it looks like they go back to a similar look. This is they're going to go to the power I formation. They will throw out of it. Play action. Bucket to throw. And he has his man. That will be a first down catch by Jakari Ransom. Ransom came out of the backfield and just ran a little out route, a little corner route. The defender couldn't keep up. Paris was about a step behind, and now Paris getting some momentum out of this power formation. And that will be a gain of 1 or 2. Again, the carry by Jackson.
Jackson on the carry. Cameron Stone on the stop for the Panthers. Second and 10.
The benefit of Paris going to this rushing attack means it will run a lot of clock, which helps the Panthers. A little different look now with a single back behind Bucket, who's in the gun. 2 wing backs. They'll bring Ransom in motion. Straight through the middle. Down to the 25-yard line goes the big running back, Jackson. We're under 2:45 of this third quarter. Bucket. Wants to throw. Across the mill's got a man back there, but it's out of the reach. It's intended for Jaden Holman. And he got behind the Panther defense, but the pass needed a little more air under it, allow him to run under it. Falls incomplete. Brings up 4th and 3. Exactly 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter.
Fourth down, time to get behind that Panther defense.
And that will be enough for the first down. A good run inside by Jackson. One defender had a shot to stop him shy of the sticks, and he made a little spin move and found enough space to move the chains. Jackson next to Bucket. Bring a man in motion. It's out in the flat, and is it picked off? He came up with it. That's an interception after a play there. Great play by Larry Carter. They tried to throw the ball out in the flat. He jumped the pass right as he made the catch. He and the intended receiver made big contact. That was Ransom, who was coming back to try to catch the football, and Cleveland not only made a great jump on the route, but then took a hit, hung on for the interception. Really nice play there. So now the Panther offense to try to probably run some clock, get into the fourth quarter, and shorten this game a bit. There's guys moving all over the place, and a late exit off the field for Paris. And after all that motion around, it's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Davis to throw, looking down the field, looking for the man who just made the play, but in this particular instance, Carter couldn't come up with it. Carter had a step on the defender. It was just floated a touch, so he had to kind of slow and come back. If that's maybe another yard out in front, that would have been a touchdown of 80 yards, I believe. Throw again. A little bubble screen to Carter. Carter making some moves in the open field. Gets a block down the field. Crosses the 50-yard line and will be dragged down at the 35 of Paris. So Larry Carter made the play defensively, and they decided to feed him a little bit in the passing game, and that little screen underneath route turned into a big gainer. He's out to the left there. And then look at the blocking he gets down the field. Right there. Paris is going to take a timeout with 1:12 left in the third quarter. The Panthers with the lead and move it. Back in a moment on the Game of the Week.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
David Tolles Auto Pro, a kickoff return. His opportunity this year, and he has done a little bit of everything. We see him here with the big run to get it down inside the 5, and then defensively he has stepped up as well with a couple big tackles and the interception here. And that was a critical part of the game as Paris was trying to make a comeback. And then even on special teams, Morgan all over the field tonight. And Neil Diamond piping through Sauerfield. Great student section on hand. Morgan next to Davis in the backfield. Panthers again to throw, looking down the field and trying to go up on the high point and make the play there with Xavier Cleveland. And again, a good job to come back and sort of play defensive back, try to make that catch. And that's another one that if Davis just throws it another yard, it's a touchdown. And everybody may be a little surprised that the Panthers have gone to the passing game late in this third quarter, up 27-6. But we've seen passing plays on 3 consecutive plays. A lot of confusion, and now we're getting close to the end of the play clock. Now under center. Toss sweep. Morgan through the middle. There's a late flag. There is a touchdown, but the referee behind the play threw a flag. And most likely that will be a hold on Frankfort High from where it came from there. The white hat there, the referee, threw the flag. And that was, it looked like already past the play. And now maybe they're trying to sort out who the penalty was on. Let's see if we see where the hold was. The flag came in after he had broken through the line. And if that's the hold there, that's a tough one because you're allowed to hold the jersey and inside the pads, and that's a tough call. So all the excitement comes back. Going back to this line of scrimmage, which was at the 45-yard line. We'll back it up 10 yards, so we'll go back across. Oh, they call a personal foul? That's like how long a penalty is that? I didn't see that. Was there a signal of a personal foul, or was it just the hold? So there could be the personal foul in the bottom part. Yep, that's where the flag came in. Xavier Cleveland went back and hit him after the play. So it was a hold and a personal foul. So that is a big penalty. Points off the board, and you back it up 25 yards. Frankfort will take a timeout with just under a minute to play. Third quarter, 27-6, Frankfort High.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on around 10.
Back in, and Zeno Williams is, we highlighted Morgan earlier. Williams has had a huge game as well. You saw the first touchdown there. Outstanding run here to get in for touchdown number 2. And then this was one of the bigger plays of the game. It was 3rd and long, and he just makes something happen with his feet after the catch and then runs through tacklers. Got the first down. Makes a catch there to continue the drive, and then finishes it off getting outside for the touchdown. That went through the fence here at Sauerfield. But after what looked to be a sort of a game-sealing touchdown, even though there's the fourth quarter to play, the Panthers now have a 2nd down and 32. Davis to throw. Looking down for Williams. And Williams could not get back to the football, and good coverage there from Bucket as Williams was trying to fight back through him to get to the football. Bucket had his head turned back toward the ball and held his position, and textbook coverage. If they tried that wheel route that they had success on, you just saw a replay of it that got him up the sidelines for a big gainer, and now it'll be 3rd and 32. Jet sweep handoff there to Douglas. Xavion Douglas, and there is a flag down.
Gain of 1.
They're going to decline the penalty, so it was against holding against the Panthers. They'll decline it so they don't get them another down. So 3rd and 32 becomes 4th and 32. Only the 2nd punt of the night for the Panthers. Elijah Walker, who has a big leg. And the personnel, they're having some problems. Craig Foley's trying to see where everybody is, had to take a timeout. So this last 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter is a long one. Again, that's one of those early season things that you'll see. But the special teams may have struggled at times. The defense has not. Panthers have been flying all over the field. And you hear the call from up here. A pride of Panthers in on the tackle, and just guys flying around. And have held Paris to just a touchdown. Good play there, too, on the interception by Carter. Got a couple fumble recoveries, have the Panthers, a couple of interceptions. So after all that, Darian Bell will go back deep for Paris and await the kick from Elijah Walker. Paris rushing 6. A little low spiral kick that will get out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
Punt rolls out of play. at the 16-yard line. The Paris will take over 1st and 10.
Ball at the 16, so Walker does a nice job there. Again, the play just kind of dragging a little bit, as happens a lot of times in these first games of the season. A lot of discussions, a lot of issues with getting formations and personnel on the field. And Bucket gives straight ahead. Looked like the ball came loose. I don't know if it looked like maybe the ball carrier there, Jackson, was trying to come out of it. I don't know if the ball got all the way free, but I saw a lot of the pigskin there for just a second. See if it's picked up right here. Yeah, that ball came out. Wow.
2nd and 11.
It's 55 for Paris that recovered it. Might have been 53 though, Damian Plenty. And that will be the last play of the quarter. So the Panthers are 8 minutes, that's basketball. 12 minutes away from starting the season with the win and giving Craig Foley the tie for the all-time wins list. Back for your fourth quarter in a moment on the Game of the Week.
Hello, my name is Greg with the State Tree Service, the name you know and trust.
Over the past 60 years, the State Tree Service has become a name people know and trust in Central Kentucky. From tree removal, pruning, and stump grinding to debris cleanup, we are always available with our 24/7 emergency services. Estate Tree Service is licensed and insured, and our mission is to provide safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. Give us a call at 502-229-5258 or go online for a free quote.
At Bob Allen of Frankfort,
We're your deal maker.
make this the summer event and save on new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram
Shop online anytime.
at boballenfrankfurt.com.
"12 minutes left in the first game of the season. Frankfort came out early, got a quick 7-0 advantage, and with the exception of one drive tonight that was successful for Paris, Frankfort has been in control, and I'm pretty sure after Craig Foley watches the game tape, he's going to realize that maybe starting the fourth, the Panthers could have been ahead by 2 or 3 more scores. But they have the advantage of 21 points right now. Ransom is the quarterback. Looking down the middle of the field, airs it out, had a man open by a couple of strides and just overthrew him. Vasevich was the intended receiver, and he was well behind the defense. Mason Lee has had a great game at the defensive backfield there. He was beaten, and the help coming over by Morgan was a little tardy, and the coaching staff now talking to their DBs about not letting someone get behind them. You don't want the quick strike touchdown. If Paris is going to score, you got to want them to grind it out, run the clock. Ball on the ground. It looked like the snap just got out of the hand of Ransom. I don't know if it was a bad snap and he just didn't get a hand on it. Maybe he had his head up looking elsewhere. It is a humid night. Grass getting a little damp, so the ball could get a little slippery. Fourth and 20 now. Will Paris give it a shot here? Deep in their own territory. It looks like they've got a long snapper in right now, and they're trying to get their personnel on the field to punt it. Looks like the puncher is Zion Jackson, number 21. He gets away the kick. Taken on the bounce. The big fella lumbers forward, and everybody in the crowd had a big murmuring gasp when they saw him take it on the bounce with the defender close by. So again, good field position for Frankfort. Sam Davis will come back on the field now and get his team set. Ball at the 31-yard line of the Greyhounds. Reverse handoff here now. And a lot of room to the near side. And run out of bounds was
Quick around the left side, down inside the 20, number 15-yard line. And that's
that was Paris on the reverse. Student section hoping for one more score here, get them fired up. Maybe salt this one away. Looking at the bands, making sure they have the right play. Toss sweep. Morgan, lots of room. One more time, touchdown, Frankfort High.
For the Frankfort touchdown.
That makes it a 33-6 game. A 15-yard run. Larson on to attempt the point after.
Will Larson in for the extra point attempt.
Davis is the holder. Good snap. And it is up and through. 34-6 Panthers. And here's the scoring drive, and a little bit of everything in this one. Saw a little bit of passing, but the quick drive there was just the toss sweep. The drive before, we saw Frankfort throwing the ball quite a bit. Here they just go and trying to give that guy his 139th win to tie Raymond Webb. We'll go to a quick break. Back in just a moment. Game of the week from Sauer Field.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
It was 19-6 at the half, and Craig Foley was unhappy. And before his kids got to the locker room, they did some up downs, which is former football players would tell you is not a lot of fun. And they have answered the call, whatever the challenge was that Coach Foley was giving it to him. He has seen him answer it here in this second half. The nearly 7-minute drive to start the half that led to points really set the tone. You can see Foley still out there getting after it.
Final score from Great Crossing and the Battle of Elkhorn Creek. Franklin County defeated Scott County 43-14.
You may have heard the score there announced over the PA. Franklin County beat Scott County 43-14. That is an impressive win for Eddie James and Franklin County, coming off of that heartbreaking loss in the state championship game where they lost in overtime and were just a tip pass away from being a state champion, and came out this year open with 6A Scott County and took them behind the woodshed. Date down the field, and the pass is complete. That is from Ransom to Jackson.
Zion Jackson, first down.
Under some pressure and just threw it up, and looked like the defender was there to make a play on the ball and fell down. Actually, we talked about his coverage tonight, and Mason Lee was there and just lost his footing right before the ball got there. Trips to the far side, to the wide side. Ransom again wants to throw. Under pressure. Gets away from 3 Panthers. Now still on his feet, and he'll have to run it. And he's dragged down at the 26-yard line, and Ransom, who's played a little bit of everything tonight, has taken the majority of the reps at quarterback, and when he has tried to throw, there's been a lot of pressure, and here 3 different Panthers had a shot at him. He was finally brought down by Cameron Stone.
Second down.
They flip the formation, trips to the far side this time, 2 to the near side. Ransom looking to throw toward the end zone. And his man was there, but it was behind him just a touch as he tried to hook up with Jackson. And that was nearly a touchdown. Joseph Goins was there in coverage, but if the pass is on the mark, it would have been a touchdown. You could see he couldn't just turn it around, just threw it over the wrong shoulder. Still a lot of clock in this game. We've seen some crazy stuff over the years here on the game of the week, and you'll never count it over till the horn blows. Jackson with it, breaks a tackle, runs hard down inside the 10-yard line.
Down the left side.
They just ran everybody out there, and Jackson was left out in the flat by himself, so he just backed up, and if there was nothing deep, there was a safety valve, and that's a good safety valve to have, and Jackson taking it down the 5. The ball came out there to the play, but he was down, I believe. Ransom quarterback keep. And there's a flag coming in from the referee.
Penalty marker on the field.
Most likely that will be a hold. It is indeed. Just about any time the flag gets thrown by the white hat, and there's the hold right there. He just basically tackled the Panther defender there, 52, Noah Stanley, who had beat the guard to the inside, and that's an easy call for the officials. Again, a lot of cheerleaders on hand tonight to kick off the season for Frankfort High. We saw the band getting involved, and the football team is doing their part to make everybody leave Sauer Field in a good mood. Good hard run here again, though. I mean, you got to give Ransom credit. He's played all over the field, and he is going to need an ice bath, some Gatorade, and a lot of rest after this one. He has taken a pounding, but a solid football player for the Paris Greyhounds.
Second and 12.
Second down and 12, back in that power I formation. This will be Jackson bullying his way down inside the 10-yard line.
Zion Jackson on the carry. Down to the 5-yard line. Third and goal.
And you know, Paris is thinking if we can punch it in here, maybe onside kick, get another score, it gets interesting. Or even if they don't onside, if they just do a 3 and out or force a turnover. But they're going to have to go quickly. Third and goal. It's like a mix-up in the backfield. A little counter play. That was Bell on the carry, and he is inside the 5. It's right, it looks like about the 1.5-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Craig Foley's going to take a timeout, come out and talk to his Panthers. 6:45 left, fourth quarter. Frankfort High with the lead. Paris knocking on the door.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Chenault & Hogue, the insurance store in Frankfort and Georgetown, if auto owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
Paris, after the timeout, needs to find some way, if they want to have any hope in this contest, to find 2 yards here. And I think you'll see the power I, and they might go with the fullback Ransom in this particular formation. They could go to the tailback Jackson. Both have had success. Looks like it's going to be the quarterback instead, and that is a touchdown, Paris. So I think the Panthers were maybe thinking the same thing we were up here, that it would be one of the running backs. Instead, the quarterback just takes a snap, and he's a good-sized kid there, and Bucket. See him falling forward there for an easy 2-yard touchdown. Looks like the Greyhounds will go for 2. Got some guys cramping up down here on the sidelines for the Panthers. Talked about it over the years. It's very common. As much as they talk to hydrate and so forth, it was just so much energy the first game, the humidity, the heat. It's just so hard to play both ways, as many of them do, and not have the cramps hit you. Quarterback rolls out. He's going to get into the end zone easily. Good play call there, because that will make it 34-14. So Paris cuts into the deficit. And still some football to play. Don't go anywhere. The game of the week from Sauerfield to kick off the 2021 season.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
It's been a tough year, and FPB is here to help by providing the emergency broadband benefit to qualifying customers. While the allotted federal funds last, if anyone in your household qualifies for certain government benefits or has lost substantial income this past year, FPB may be able to provide free broadband or reduce your current broadband bill by up to $50 a month. Visit fpb.cc/EBB to learn more. FPB, keeping you connected.
34-14 is the score, with 6:39 remaining here in this contest. And I'll be interested to see what Paris will do. We saw the big leg of their kicker, Atwood. He can kick it all the way to the goal line if he chooses to, but will they try to pooch or onside and get possession? Atwood's going very deep to try to get a run into this one. The last time he did it, he kicked it deep and knocked it all the way back inside the 5. He does it again, angling it, and Morgan had it, lost it. Now up with it, makes a couple guys miss and takes it out across the 30. I'm sure Craig Foley's heart was in his throat there at that 1 second. And then there was a little extracurricular activity right after the play. Kind of expected a penalty against Paris and didn't get one. And Craig Foley just got a penalty because he was letting the official have it. There was a late hit. It was actually 3 Atwood, I believe, who after made the kick, there was a hit, and he came back and shoved the Panther in the back well after the play was over, right in front of the Panther sidelines. And right in front of Craig Foley, and he did not like the no call. You'll get a look at it. Watch 3 right here. So there's the hit, but the play, and this is a brush, and then he goes right back and does that. And Foley was all over. It looked like Clinton Bottoms is who he was yelling at first down there, but at any rate, Coach Foley gets personal foul number 1, or however you want to call it, dead ball foul number 1 against the sidelines this year. So it will push the Panthers back to at the 15-yard line.
They're the 15-yard line, that's up to 16.
A run by Gavin Austin, number 30, who was stopped, no gain, or was that 32, John Thomas Gilbert? That was Gilbert, 32. Frankfort has a few starters out currently. Under 6 minutes to play. Shane Smith is down even with the line of scrimmage, telling his quarterback when to snap it. running that clock. It's a handoff there to Cameron Stone, and he's dropped for a loss.
No gain on the play.
Third and 12. Clock continues to run. Paris looks like has 2 timeouts remaining. Frankfort out of timeouts. We're under 5 to play. Screen play. Morgan with it. And he steps on the Jets. Big block there. And I don't see a flag. That's going to be a touchdown of 84 yards. On the screen play from Davis to the man who did a large part of that work, Jaden Morgan. And there was a huge block behind the play. Let's see right there. Xavier Cleveland got his hat in front. And what a capper for that one. Now it looks like maybe Morgan's cramping up in the end zone. And he may have gone all the way anyway, but Xavier Cleveland just decleated the defender. They see the screen set up beautifully. Made that guy miss, and then it was on, and the hit's right there. And Morgan was gassed right about here. You could tell he was like, whew. Got the cramps going, both calves. That's not his typical stride, I don't think. He was saying it's both of them, you can tell. And the player still injured for Paris back here at the 30-yard line. And it's the Paris coaching staff. They're furious. I think they wanted probably an illegal block there. They're having to hold back one of the coaches. And so the rule is now, you have to see the hit coming. And he obviously did not see it. Now, back years ago, that's a clean hit. I think now, by the letter of the law, it was not. One more look and see he got the head in front, but it's the fact that it's a defenseless player that is the rule. The assistant coach from Paris has been asked to exit. And I didn't get a look. I think it's 32 for the Greyhounds who got hit, which I don't have on my roster. But at any rate, they're still tending to him, and Craig Foley will go check on him. And we'll take a break here with 4:18 left, 40-14 Panthers.
Here's what people are saying about a state tree service.
They're honest, have experienced staff, fair rates, and I trust the quality of their work.
They were professional and courteous, and cleanup of the job site was great.
They are prompt, reliable, and they always make sure I'm satisfied, which is why when I have tree care needs, I call a state tree service.
Our mission is to provide safe, quality tree care at a fair price to Central Kentucky. Go online or give us a call for a free quote.
And it looks like maybe it was 22 there. Jaden Holman. Check that. It is 32, which we do not have on our rosters up here. But got him up around the ear hole, the chin area of the helmet, and he's actually holding his side, so it could have been as the hit was made up top, the elbow or shoulder got into the rib cage. And you hope that doesn't get things to go chippy and look for retaliation. (40-14) the score, and Laquan Rice and his staff talking there, and Zeno Williams is limping back toward the sideline to huddle up, and I'm betting almost anything, if I were a betting man, that the huddle conversation down here with the team is that we are not going to get into this chippy stuff. We're going to sit down, be quiet, not play after the whistle, and get out of here. Got the hat on backwards now. Athletic director Paul T on the sideline. Also an assistant coach. Craig Foley, I know, probably has downplayed it a lot, but to tie Raymond Webb, who's a legend here at Frankfort High, for all-time wins, and to have almost an identical record, and to have the chance to be the all-time winners coach, I know it means something. And tonight is a big win for him to get that tie under his belt and try to get one more victory. He would like many more victories this year, but to be the all-time leader at Frankfort High. 41-14 the score, and Larry Smith, longtime supporter for Frankfort High football, that was always across the way and had the tents up and did the tailgates and shot off fireworks for a Panther touchdown. We lost him a few months ago, and they honored him with a moment of silence before the game, and it just got me thinking, with all the scoring tonight, he'd have been a happy man over there lighting off the fireworks. He always fed the Cable 10 crew, and he was a joy to be around, and he is missed at Sauer Field tonight. He was right over in that area all the time, and had the big tailgate going and fed us all. And he always had a little something to say, always some good back and forth with Larry and the group over there. And so he will be missed, and nobody loved Frankfort football more than that man. So this long game continues now after the injury and the ejection, and drags out a bit. Special teams coaches counting everybody to make sure they've got the right amount of guys on the field. Down the middle. Taken by one of the upbacks. Trying to turn the corner. Will be dragged down near the sidelines. Toby Gray on the return. Now there's some pushing and shoving across the field over there, and looks like we got a young man with a cramp again for the Panthers. Like it's Cameron Stone who's cramped up on the sidelines. walking off, and I made the assumption he was cramping. It might be some other type of injury. The Panthers are 4 minutes and 10 seconds away from starting the season 1-0. Only 2 wins last year in the shortened COVID season, and I know they were all excited to get back, opened up the season here at home with the full house. Only 2 defenders on this side, and an easy play there for Jackson, who will take the pass all the way down to the 20-yard line. There's a flag down. That goes against Paris.
Infraction against the Greyhounds.
And it looked like the Panther defense was misaligned. I don't know if they were missing a player, but there were 3 receivers to the near side, only 2 defensive backs, and nobody over the top. So I think they're trying to get that figured out now with some personnel. Now there are 3 defenders.
First down at the 44-yard line.
The throw again. Had 2 receivers sort of in the same area as Ransom had both Jackson and Bucket in the area. Same formation. 2nd and 15. Heaving it down the near side, and that's going to be a hold, absolutely. Getting some time at defensive back is Sam Davis, and he definitely was grabbing the receiver's jersey. So much like the end of the second quarter, this fourth quarter is dragging on a bit. That's one of those where you just like to see the clock get running and everybody get out of here healthy. Next week it'll be Franklin County and Western Hills over at Benny Watkins. Franklin County with the big win over Scott County tonight. Currently Western Hills is playing Great Crossing.
First down, Greyhound.
They're calling it the Elkhorn Shootout. The 2 county schools in Scott County, and of course the 2 county schools here. Across the middle. Reception is made, and now they will blow the whistle. Forward progress is stopped. Good effort over there from Gabriel Arnett on the reception and keeping his feet.
Perez on the stop for the Panthers.
Perez with the stop.
Second down.
Spread now. Ransom chasing the pocket, says go deep. Throws that way, and it's intercepted by Davis. Oh, and a big hit there at the end of the play as Davis
Sam Davis on the interception.
Looks like he's going to be okay. That kind of high load at the end of the play, but he was telling the coaches, yeah, I know I got the penalty. Let me stay in here. And he goes back and makes a good play on the ball. Said, I can not just throw it, I can also catch it. Yeah, we're going to get some substitutions in on the offensive side of the ball. Looks like the quarterback, Frankfort High, is going to be Joseph Goins.
Timeout, Paris.
Paris will take a timeout. We'll take another break with you here. 2:52 left. The Panthers, 41-14.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
We insure your car because some people never learn to park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Chenault & Hogue, the insurance store in Frankfort and Georgetown, if auto owners make sense for you.
Tom wins 139 victories, 77 losses, and a tie. And he's not just like this tonight. He is animated, engaged, and intense from the first snap to the last snap. Now on his 19th season here at Frankfort High, doing it that way. And here's the young man. We've been looking for a name all night for him, and no one has it. The coaches were up here, and we couldn't figure out who it was. We're still trying to find out. I think you'll see a heavy dose of run here and try to get this clock run down.
Gain of 4 on play, 2nd and 6.
Oh, ball snapped over Goins' head, and he'll try to fall on it, and does.
Fumble on the snap.
And he landed on the football. You could tell he's shaking his arm, and as he went down to get the football, the defender dove right on top of him and landed hard on it. And if you've ever played football and you land on the pigskin in the abdomen area or something like that, it will knock the wind out of you very quickly. I think he actually maybe landed on his wrist. He's really favoring that left arm right now. We'll have your play of the game here in just 1 minute of action. John Thomas Gilbert gets the carry there, picks up some positive yardage.
Through the left side out to the 34-yard line.
So this year's sponsor for the play of the game is Bill McCoy Insurance. And as I mentioned earlier, all of our sponsors that help make this possible. Frankfort Plant Boards Cable 10, of course, bringing it to you, and David Tolles Auto Pro, a long-time major sponsor, but you throw in all these other businesses and families that help make this possible to get this type of coverage. And I don't think Frankfort High will have to snap it again. If they do, it will certainly be the last snap. Quarterback's just going to run here and gets slung out of bounds. That's the last play of the football game. So Craig Foley and the Frankfort High Panthers opened the 21 season, 2021. Victorious on Sauer Field, and gives Craig Foley the tying victory of longtime legendary coach Raymond Webb. Craig Foley now at 139, 77-1, tying Webb's 139, 79-2. And he did it against his hometown rival. He grew up in Bourbon County in Paris, and he gets the win. So congratulations, Craig Foley. 19 years now at the helm and is tied as the all-time winner. We'll be right back with your Bill McCoy Insurance Play of the Game and your highlights in just a moment. The Panthers win at 41-14.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Bill McCoy Insurance, celebrating over 46 years in business. With over 15 companies to shop, call us or visit our office for quotes. The Game of the Week Play of the Game is brought to you by Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 46 years in business. With over 15 companies to shop and collectively over 100 years of experience, call, visit us, or request quotes on BillMcCoyInsuranceAgency.com.
And the Bill McCoy Insurance Agency Play of the Game, could have been a lot of them, but this one was right after the only touchdown throughout most of the game for Paris. They looked like they had the momentum. They kicked it off, and Jaden Morgan went 85 yards to the house. And after that, it was pretty much all Panthers. That was your play of the game. So we were excited to get to Sauer Field and kick off this season as Craig Foley ties Raymond Webb, and you just knew it was going to be an exciting atmosphere after the craziness of last year's season, and you get to have the full house. Ben's even here. Everybody's here. And the defense came out, got it going early. It led to a lot of offense, and the Panthers dominated a very athletic Paris team, 41-14. For the entire crew who worked tirelessly out here all day long to get the equipment up and going, and our executive producer David Columbia, along with the entire crew, does a great job every single week, and they're going to bring you a lot of action the remainder of this season. I think that's going to be it for me this season. I may pop in every now and then, but you're in capable hands of Chris, Clint, and the crew. Hope you have a great season. Congratulations to Craig Foley tying Raymond Webb. And for the entire Game of the Week crew, I'm Glenn Walter. We'll see you down the road.